This is going to be a great forechecking line. Look for them to get pucks in and go hunt them right away.
Dicks are down, puck is down, underway as the Jackets kick off 4-5 here in Columbus. Matthew Olivier back in the lineup after missing 13 games. Off the backboards, goes wide to Jet Greaves, and out come the Blue Jackets here on a 2-on-2 rush. It's Miles Wood, slows things down. Wood across, cylinder there, he shoots, and Riddick makes the save. Matt Barzal tried the return pass, and it'll stick to the corner by Dante Fabro. Around it comes to Tony DeAngelo. Accepted by Matt Barzal. Back to DeAngelo. Closes in and shoots. And a stop made by Green. Damon Severson in behind the net. And he'll defer to Matthew Olivier. Stepping up, Denton Matejchuk. Jenner. Boyle into the offensive zone. Here's the captain to Olivier. Shoots and Riddick makes the save. Pretty good look from Matthew Olivier. Damon Severson. Olivier in flight is Denton Matejchuk. 28.5 minutes on Monday. Some trouble for Riddick there on that shot from Matejchuk, but he finds it covered. Pellick to Cizikas, cranking that one wide of Greaves. DeAngelo right into traffic. Battling in front was McLean. Banked ahead and trying to clear was Kent Johnson. That's contained by the Islanders and Mark Gatcomb, but the Jackets will be able to peel off and spread out. Adam Pellick, longtime Islander defenseman out there, number 3. He's been great. Off a turnover, it's there right in front. Riddick makes the stop. Off the scramble, it trickles in below the goal line.
Cizikas right here. Little backhand pass. Great job there anticipating that play.
And now Brendan Gaunce. Gaunce will set it up. Blue Jackets buzzing here. Looking to break the ice. There's a deflected puck and gloved out. Staying with it somehow was David Riddick.
Here we go.
Marchment the other way. Game really opens up. All alone is Marchenko. He scores! Kirill Marchenko!
Here it's back and forth. And heads-up play here by Marchment. A couple times he's trying to connect cross-ice with Marchenko. This one, Marchenko is behind the defenseman. And as he picks it up, it's Patton. Quick slip through the 5-hole, Riddick. Forget about the glove hand. We just showed that. That's where he lets in most of his goals.
Marchenko bumps it down low, and it's Sean Monahan. Monahan circles the net. Matejchuk to Monahan. Thrown down low for Ron. Common chance. Getting a piece of that was Riddick. Racing over to keep it alive is Monahan. 26 seconds ago on the power play chance. Fantilli tried to pass. Block comes back to him. Adam Fantilli scanning. Going goal line. Monahan into the crease. Riddick got a piece. And what's the call? Puck goes in.
No goal.
No goal.
The tender was pushed in like with the puck. Let's keep an eye. Good job here by the Blue Jackets.
Marchment to Provorov. All Blue Jackets here. Trying to increase their lead. Severson lets it go. And that rattles around for a moment and knocked to the sidewall. Kicking off a back-to-back here tonight will be in Ottawa tomorrow. Mason Marchment snaps a pass across. That's ripped to the front by Fantilli. Gets it deep for the Islanders. Even chased to be J.G. Pajot. Outlet pass, Severson connecting with Olivier. Matthew Olivier gets stood up by Mayfield. Shabanoff, he is hammered along the wall.
Put the Islanders on notice. There's Mayfield on. That was Olivier, and then Olivier comes in with Jenner on Shabanoff.
Bounces over toward DeAngelo. He couldn't contain it. Does come out the center. Jackets making a change, and now driving in is Matt Barzal. He shoots, and Greaves makes the save. Comes back to Damon Severson. Marchment to Fantilli, cutting in with Marchenko. Loaded right in front, came on goal, kept out by Riddick. Marchment fires off the glass. And around and past the stick of Severson.
Well, that is a handful, this line, with Fantilli, Marchenko, and Marchment. A lot of pop in their game right now.
Cleared away by the stick of David Riddick. He's made 11, making 12 saves. Shots on goal, 13-3 Blue Jackets. They've had the only power play chance, and the only one to hit the back of the net, at least legally, was Kirill Marchenko. Simon Holmstrom. Holmstrom looking for Anders Lee. Rolled away from 300 in his career. Lee going low to high. Tony DeAngelo fires, and it's gloved down by Jet Greaves.
Playing into the dangerous areas, and they're fighting to get pucks back. That's such a key with a good line. is getting to that loose puck and making sure you stay in the offensive zone.
J.G. Pageau firing one, and it's in. Oh, Jet Green's got a piece. And it deflects its way in past the Blue Jacket netminder. The Islanders have tied the game up at 1.
And was it off the glove? Let's take a look here. Here it comes off his padding. See 49 right there. I don't think he touched it, did he? I mean, he definitely motioned his foot open. Shot. Went off his shin pad, it looks like. It grazed the front part of his shin pad, and see the no celebration? And right now, they got to kill this penalty.
And still have 11 seconds to go on that penalty to Mason Marchment.
Oh,
that's ripped all the way down by Provorov off the blocker of David Riddick.
That wasn't a clean save by Riddick.
14 of them in the first. Horvat in with a shot. Point. And a lot of special teams earlier in the period. Ryan Pollock snaps a hard pass. Here comes Bo Horvat closing, shooting. He scores. 20th of the season for Bo Horvat, and the Islanders have a 2-1 lead.
It's transition here in the neutral zone. You can see just a pass gone wrong. And then as the Islanders jump on it, Horvat screaming for that puck in the middle of the ice. And you can see Fabro, end of a shift in transition there. He was on his way up the ice, then he had to recover and try to get back. And as Horvat gets that shot off, it's right above that pad, actually off the top of the pad ejector. With Anders Lee, the captain there, probably just situational. How they felt about the calls and everything going on in that second period. But there's a lot of hockey left in this game for the Blue Jackets.
Gatcomb, Cizikas, McLean, side of the goal. Almost had a chance inside. Then it's Gatcomb off the post. Cizikas overskates it. Collected by Marchenko.
This was the post by Gatcomb. Puck just ends up right in the middle of the ice, and then Gatcomb.
Marchenko in front. Spun back up by Severson. A drive, kicked out, rebound. They whack away. Fantilli, Riddick able to keep it out, and he gets the whistle. The Blue Jackets that close to tying this game up. Several impressive saves from the veteran netminder David Riddick. It's 2-1. Voronkov. Want to check on Pellet, pops back up. Arriving is Monahan. Voronkov cycled to Sean Monahan. Up high from Matejchuk, Provorov, and tries to put that on the board. The Blue Jackets have tied it up at 2.
Oh, we talked about the pressure on the previous shift, and the Blue Jackets here go to work. How about Voronkov on Pellet? He just stays right on his hip. Great support here from Monahan, and keep an eye on Monahan. He doesn't just sort out the board. Smart play to get it to the middle of the ice, and then it's just a one-time shot on a tee. Perfectly placed by Matejchuk to Provorov, and that puck rattles around, and we're tied up here. You can see what the Blue Jackets are doing here. Getting pucks, getting them up to the point, and then into the net with traffic. And that's not going to stop here for the next. Oh,
now Marchenko on the back, and he scores! Kirill Marchenko! The Jackets have turned the tables. It's 3-2.
Well, here it starts. Marchenko just went through your screen. An excellent job right here as they enter the zone. Fantilli gets it back to Marchenko, who's got blazing speed up the ice, quick hands. And that puck finds a way past David Riddick, and the Blue Jackets now have the lead here.
They got the extra attacker on. Matthew Schaefer builds some momentum. He's into Jackets territory. Stick checks. With Sillinger all the way down. He hits it! Cole Sillinger from way downtown, making it 4-2.
And now he's out there with the goaltender out for the opposition. He just wastes no time here. Schaefer tries to go forward, tries to beat 3 defenders, and Sillinger just rips that in. And all of a sudden, the Blue Jackets, who are down by 1, are now.
And the Blue Jackets will be victorious in regulation against the New York Islanders to kick off this back-to-back. What a way to return from the holiday break. Jackets win it 4-2.